Hello, everyone.
Hello, children. I'm happy to see you again. I'm going to show you some pictures to remind you why I keep going back to Antarctica. I've been going there for 3 months a year, every year, for about the last 10 years. Then we'll do a project to show you how the ice flows. Do you remember why I go there?
You go there to make ice cores.
Yes, I go there to make ice cores. And why do I make ice cores?
To measure the height of the ice.
I don't exactly measure the height of the ice. My work deals with the weight of Antarctica. I evaluate its mass. That means the amount of ice that is there on the continent. I go into the field, I plant poles in the snow, and I look at the amount of snow that falls from one year to the next. Yes, you have a question?
Why do icebergs make the sea go up when they break off?
They lift the sea when their position moves from on the continent to floating in the sea. That means we'll have more ice in the oceans, so the sea level will rise. And why are we concerned that the oceans are rising?
If the sea goes up too high, we'll end up underwater. Vincent explained it won't necessarily be us. Well, the Earth. But other cities could end up underwater.
Come on, let's do a project. So the idea is to make something that looks like ice, okay? I'll put it here, and you'll see it flow down, slowly. And now I'll make a second glacier. And to tell them apart, it won't be the same color.
It's pink. Pink! It looks like a giant bubble gum.
You see? So is ice a solid? No, because it flows, so it's a fluid. I look at the amount of snow accumulating on the ice cap here, and my colleagues work on the ice flow. They watch how fast it flows.
It's pink ice cream.
Why does it go down? What effect makes it go down? It's called
Gravity.
Yes, gravity.
It keeps us from floating in the air.
Yes, it keeps you from floating in the air.
Do you remember where Antarctica is? Where did Vincent come from? From France. From France? Then where did he go? Tasmania. Tasmania, great. 2 days by plane. And after, Timeo? To Antarctica. To Antarctica, yes. 4 days by boat to go to Terre Adélie.
In my work, I'm studying the accumulation of snow in Antarctica. For the past 15 years, we have implemented long-term observation monitoring and a transecting project in unexplored areas. The work we do in Antarctica is based on a key question. What is the impact of climate change on our societies? And people are asking a lot of questions about this. We're motivated by the desire to understand where we're heading. Like most people who come here, mechanics, cooks, doctors, I come back every year for 3 months. Traveling to such remote areas, you have to leave everything you love behind. You need real motivation. Without true commitment, without passion, we wouldn't be here.
Our mayor looks like new, ready for re-election.
Do you want another client?
You need a cut too? It's 20 euros for under 20 years old.
Jackie doesn't know what he wants.
I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to bed.
Hey, it won't take long.
Oh, no. Oh, we have some pretty ones here. The little gray ones. They say we lose a part of ourselves when we lose our hair. It's okay, you don't have hair on your back. Last time with Dorian, I stopped at his t-shirt. I said, sorry, man, but what you need is a beautician. I'm not going to cut down there. Are you going to the station?
Yes.
The panels we see are the D-17 with the huge antennas?
It's a tower for weather measurements. We monitor the wind and the amount of snow that's blown.
I thought it was a kondelich.
It's a bit like that. Well, it's not working. This isn't going to be easy. It's deep.
It's a glaciology hazing. You'll see the country, they tell you.
Amboise.
Yeah?
A wire got pulled out.
Right, right. And it crackles like the others?
That's what I'll try to see. Both membranes are good there?
Yep.
There's a whole lot of condensation. We're not getting any measures here.
It surprised me too, but I asked again to be sure. Monitoring condensation means to notify when there is some and associate a photo with it.
Pass me a rag? It's dirty.
So, I have this lighter one.
That's perfect.
It's okay?
It really needed it. It was dirty. That's much better now. Here, look, you forgot something. When you put it in there, it's bigger than the hole, so it doesn't work for the extension. You should add a washer around it. You need, I don't exactly know how to explain it, but it'll only work with an outer washer ring.
I see.
Add the ring and then put the tube in.
I see. It's a prototype.
Right, it's a prototype. A Jackie Merrick. You can copyright it. Hi, Manu.
Hi, could you drive me to Detroit?
Yeah, no problem.
You'll go real slow, 3-4 miles an hour.
Right.
Otherwise, you won't have a good resolution.
What's that thing?
I'm going to make a radar profile of Barrock.
You make that profile every year?
Yeah, it shows us if the ice thickness changes because in the end you measure the ice thickness. Sometimes there are small changes from one year to the next.
That's good for you, Manu?
Yeah, that's good.
We're only moving at 15 feet?
Right, we'll move it 15 feet. I don't need to move it this year because we moved it last year. I want to move the network a bit in relation to the ground line because we're a bit too far above it. And I'd like to investigate the floating part a little more this time and make the link with the tide.
Try in the middle there.
Great, we did it. Where's the pastis? I think we'll have no problem getting the tubes out. It's just the mast. We have to get the mast out. The Antarctic diggers. In West Antarctica, there's a system called the Pine Island Thwaites. It's a couple of very big twin glaciers, and we measured a significant withdrawal rate there last year, on the order of several miles per year. Okay, let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm good. Tito from Manu on the Astrolabe Glacier.
Hey, Manu, hear you loud and clear.
We are at beacon number 9. Everything went well, the snow was good, there aren't too many crevices, the snowflakes are big, we made it all the way. We made one beacon, we'll make 1 or 2 more and we'll come home. Over.
Okay, that's good, no problem. We'll be waiting for you tonight.
Do you have a fever?
I don't think I have a fever, but I feel weak.
Are you sleeping properly?
Yeah, last night I couldn't sleep. Maybe I had a fever. I felt a little odd.
Are you coughing?
It's strange, I'm not coughing, but everyone else is.
And your nose?
It's stuffed. I got a little sunburned yesterday, so maybe that's the cause.
You think it's related to sunburn?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Remind me, when do you leave on your expedition?
I'm leaving the day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow. For how many days?
Well, it depends. If it goes well, between 7 or 8 days. If the weather's bad, a little longer.
Okay, we'll check your throat and your ears. I think you caught the same thing as everyone else. I got it too. I think I'm the source patient. I think I gave it to everyone else.
The doctor who makes everyone else sick.
Yeah, unfortunately. I was a little tired and I caught something. Okay, let's check your ear. Don't worry, this won't hurt. Okay, this one's fine. This one's a little red. We'll leave in 5 minutes.
Ready, Jackie?
Ready?
Okay, Jackie, you can go now.
Vincent, third in the rear.
I'm in 3. I'm going to start.
Careful, Favier.
Okay, guys, David, Ambroise, Vincent, Jackie, I wish you a Merry Christmas in advance and a good expedition. See you in 10 days at Prud'homme Base.
Thank you. Thanks, ciao.
Thanks, Tito. Have a good trip. See ya.
Thanks, see ya.
And Merry Christmas. Thanks.
We'll be at D47 tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
We'll fill up tomorrow at noon.
Already tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah, we did 30 miles.
Yeah, and we have about 31 left to go, so...
We'll be there tomorrow.
Jackie, don't pull the handbrake.
What?
Don't pull the handbrake.
No, it's good. It won't leave by itself.
David for Amboise.
Yes?
What are you doing? Are you trying to flatten out the dune?
No, I'm going to the next beacon to drill.
Okay.
Alors. 77.8. Its mass is 842 grams. And the section perimeter is 18.0. Okay, next. Now we have a long series to see if there have been changes.
The first measurements were made here in 2004, meaning we already have 15 years of data to look at. Here, the consequences of global warming will be felt around 2030 or 2040. If you have an increase over 5, 10, 15 years, you can compare it with an average from the past and really get an idea of whether it's outside of natural variability or not.
The radar density measurements had to correspond with the field data.
Right, without the field data, it doesn't work. You can do the measurements by satellite or by plane, but without the data from the ground, forget it.
And they'll be able to extrapolate for distances beyond a little expedition like ours?
I didn't come back right away. I was in Africa.
And what kind of gear did you use in Africa?
Drills.
Oh, drills.
Drilling is an art. I even did some coring.
You didn't know Jean Robert?
His book is on Vostok, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Vostok, the last secret of Antarctica. Stories about augers getting stuck and backup augers being used.
Yeah, they explained to us when we were there. It's impressive. They're the only ones who know how to do that.
The crazy thing is that at first it was just to beat the Americans. There was no scientific goal yet, and luckily, they kept their course.
That's the history of Antarctica. All the glorious ones. Jean Robert and Joseph. They made history.
He even made the cover of Nature. It's like getting an Oscar for science.
That's right. Hello, Jackie.
Yes?
We'll try to stay parallel for the rest of the trip. Don't lose sight of us.
We're ready. Go when you want.
It's good. Everything is fine. I'm turning around.
Hello, Alain? Samba here. It's Jackie. We're stopped. From D47, we're 32.3. 32.3. 32.3. Right, kilometers. I'll give you the exact position. We're at 167 degrees. That's right, degrees. 31 minutes. 31.3. Right. South 988. South. 050 east. Exactly, and I'd like to know the weather for the weekend. Tomorrow, right? Yes. $32 tomorrow morning. $52 tomorrow night. Okay. Gusts of 65 tomorrow. Okay. Okay. No, we're continuing. And we'll talk tomorrow evening at 8:30. Okay, ciao, thanks.
I've had a migraine since yesterday.
We'll change jobs tomorrow.
I'll take something tonight because migraines get old real fast.
293. The new one?
Yeah,
293. We're good.
yes we are, Jackie. You are the best, the world champions.
You're behind here.
Favier's behind. It's always him.
We'll never make it to D47. We're stopped 160 miles from the start of the expedition. 160 miles from the start of the expedition. Yes, we're preparing dinner, and the whole team wishes you a Merry Christmas.
And the weather?
Oh, and the weather? Do you have the weather? Do you have the weather?
So you take a small crayfish like this, lie it down like that, and stab behind the head like this. Do not be afraid, and if it moves, you stop it right away.
Oh, no, 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 no.
So, Maite, what do you serve it with? A good mayonnaise or a good aioli?
We couldn't drive this morning. The weather was too bad.
Time for the aperitif.
Tomorrow will be the same, a little windy.
Just as windy?
The same. It'll go down a bit, the wind will decrease.
Hello, Estelle.
Hello, Estelle. Oh, yeah, thank you. Hello, Emilio. How's my Milo and Teo?
Et Théo?
Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Merci. Il est quoi, Théo?
What did Teo get?
Hello?
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 An alarm clock. An alarm clock. Do you remember what I ordered?
What did he get? I didn't hear.
He just told you the teddy bear
Yes.
and an alarm clock. And a big 15-inch teddy bear. And did Santa come to you?
He didn't come here. He had too many things to do up north.
Ouais, mon titi.
Hello, my titi. Estelle, can you hear me?
Que tu me reçois. Ça coupe beaucoup quand c'est petit.
It cuts out a lot. Can you repeat what Teo said? I didn't understand.
Allô?
Hello? I can't hear you very well, children.
Yes, it's just nice hearing your voice.
Oui.
Yes? As soon as I get to the coast, I'll write, okay?
Okay.
Et je vous
And I
envoie
send you lots of kisses.
Kisses. Merry Christmas.
Joyeux Noël.
Big kisses. Merry Christmas. I miss you so much.
Well, they left.
Bon.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye then.
Ciao.
I went to Madagascar with a friend who got very drunk, and we were in a kind of bush bus, and we arrived in a village, and he climbed on the roof of the bus and he shouted in the middle of this village, "You've never seen a white so white. He's so tall. He's our Lord."
Yeah,
Everyone took him,
for a nut.
yeah, for a nut.
Maybe he's a little crazy.
He is crazy. You have to be a little crazy. And what is crazy? As long as you adapt to your society.
Exactly. I think you're crazy when you're not really adapted, right?
It's when you can't adapt and you can't live.
It's society that's crazy, not us.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that is deep. How can you be crazy in the society that is already crazy?
You guys are on fire.
High quality Sunday morning conversation.
You know, Alex, you can shoot. It is allowed.
Oh, come on, come on,
Yeah,
come on.
no holds barred.
It's Bayonne against Béziers. The Béziers Vosgians against the Bayonnais Alsatians. And it's payback time. Sorry, but I'm gonna call that a little extreme archaeology. Oh, right. Oh, come on. Yeah, no way.
Come on, a little defense. Come on.
What time is it? Does anyone have the official time?
Shoot. Oh, blocked it.
20 seconds to go. Come on, Alex, shoot. Alex, shoot. Go on, go on. Here it comes.
Watch out,
There
here
he
it
goes.
comes.
Oh, yeah.
Go, JJ, go, go. Yes, the goal of the year. Bravo.
The goal of the year. Happy New Year, guys. Best wishes.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
Happy New Year. The importance of what we find here is fascinating to me, because even if it seems like peanuts, charting small variables on humidity or stuff like that, the consequences are phenomenal. So having an observatory in a region like this makes complete sense.
In fact, we're doing detail work, and the object of our study changes faster than our discoveries.
You're exactly right.
It's like I always say, for the moment, it's the calm before the storm. But when you see the volumes of ice that can potentially be mobilized, that's when you think, we can't get this wrong. Because, like I said the other day on the boat, when you see the mountain glaciers, which are very reactive, and they represent a sea level rise of 160 inches, I'm tempted to say, let's take a worst-case catastrophic scenario. All the mountain glaciers melt, which is not happening today. The sea level will rise 160 inches. It sounds crazy when said like that, but it'd be a problem. If we look at Pine Island and Thwaites, which have been evaluated as being completely mechanically unstable, just between the two of them, they represent a sea level rise of 6.5 feet. It's astounding.
And if it happens with the Ross or Filchner Run Glacier, then we really need to worry.
From a human point of view, the first meter of sea level rise will affect 180 million people.
The consequences are monstrous.
I think Earth has the capacity to deal with a lot of things, if we give it the time.
Montmélian, Montmélian. Please make sure you haven't forgotten anything on the train. For the exit, please take the city center passage.
C'est papa?
Is Daddy?
Là, c'est papa. What?
Daddy!
How are my munchkins? You okay, my little guys? I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy to see you. Greta Thunberg, the teenager who made the cover of Time. We welcomed her on our show a few weeks ago. How does she inspire you?
Two things, and it's the same with all youth uprisings.
You sense something's happening with young people.
Very clearly. Something is emerging, and it's making us hopeful, but also it's worrying us greatly, because it's our children who are telling us don't steal our future. It's crazy. We need to see kids in the street striking to remind us of our responsibilities. At one moment or another, they're going to end up hating us. So I hope we'll be able to listen to them and hear them before it all turns into violence. Exasperation is when you have the impression that you're screaming in the desert.
Are you tired of repeating the same thing concerning the environment?
You can't imagine. But the good news is like the quote from Einstein. He said, "Our time is characterized by the profusion of means and the confusion of attention. The means, we have them, technological, economic, if we put the money where it's needed. We have enough technologies, but we don't know where we're going. We don't know where we want to go, or where we can go, because all paths are not possible. We have to make choices."